Alright, YouTube, well, guess what? It's Cyan Music, and today I got my Irish bouzouki here. I'm actually going to go ahead and hook it into the amplifier, but I'm not going to turn it on just yet. Well, actually, I will, but I'm going to have the volume turned all the way down. Alright, and because this is acoustic electric, I kind of want to demonstrate the equalization properties like a synth. So, bring it around this way. I'm just going to hook this into the bottom. Just like that. We're still tuned. G, D, A, D. And make sure my A unisons are tuned. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're tuned. Now I'm going to reach back here, turn the amp on, back behind the interface. Alright, we're on. Alright, so here's what it kind of sounds like acoustically. This is what it sounds like. I'm going to play me a little Irish jig to demonstrate what it sounds like. Here we go. First, let me warm up a little bit. Do a couple scales. Alright, that's D. Now I'm going to warm up on G. Turn this way so I can see my strumming pattern. Try that again. Alright, now let's play that jig again. Alright, so that's the acoustic. Now I'm going to turn up the volume. Alright, now it's turned up. Turn it down slightly. There we go. There we go. Right now everything is on mid. Everything is halfway on the equalizer. Bass, mid, and treble. This is what it sounds like. Now I'm going to turn down each level. And there it is, without most leveling. Now I'm going to turn up the bass. So these controls are like what a synthesizer does. So I'm going to turn up the bass. I'm going to pluck G on here. And that G is really low in terms of tone. The D is also that way. Turn up the volume slightly. A is really nice too. Turn it back down. Let's see, let's try. That was actually the first song I played in that first tune I played in my first video demonstrating this Irish bouzouki. I'm going to knock the bass back down. I'm going to turn on the mid. And now let's give it a try. I'm going to turn it down slightly just because it's going to be a little louder. Now it sounds more like an electric guitar now. I'm going to play that same tune and we're going to hear what it sounds like. Here we go. And there's mid. Here's treble. Now I can really hear the acoustic sound. Here we go. Turn it back down slightly. Let me play it slower. I'm going to turn the treble back down, turn the mid back up, and the bass. Alright, everything is equalized. And I actually used this in 3 Christmas songs already. I've used it in Silent Night, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and I'm Getting Nothing for Christmas. I'm going to do Silent Night for my last tune. So that way we can hear what the bouzouki sounds like. Alright, Silent Night. back up and we'll hear it through the amp. I'm going to put a little bass on the EQ. Now, before I end the video, I got something to show you. I started using these in BandLab, but before I show it to you, I'm going to present it like we do haggis at a Burns supper. I'm not going to pull out my small pipes, because I've already got an instrument out. I'm going to play the bazooki. Here we go. Let me just check the tuning on the strings. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, last thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to address it first. Address to the item that I'm about to show. You actually have a microphone on you, period. Unlike my Bluetooth set, you have a physical wire that allows me to hook up to a keyboard, period. Even though you have latency problems when recording in BandLab, you still work, period. I just have to work your rhythms much differently when I'm recording. Here they are, and they're actually hooked to my Roland Go keys. These are my other razors, thanks to my brother. So this is my secondary pair that I'm going to be using for BandLab work and music production. And they do have a microphone on them. Sorry for the background noise, but they do have a microphone. Here's what they sound like. Hope y'all can hear that. And the microphone does turn on and off. There we go. Irish bazooki plus headset. Addressed in the style of a Scottish Burns supper with an Irish bazooki. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. I do plan on putting more Christmas and holiday songs out during this holiday season. Even if I record with the headphones, what I might do is turn the tracks down. That way I'm not having to listen to delay. That way I can focus on the recording. Then after all the recording, I can turn the tracks up to the proper setting in which I want them to be. But anyways, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel for more videos to come soon. I'm out, and I will be playing another bazooki video pretty soon. Alright, thanks for watching and please stay tuned for more.